Oh, there you two are.
Hi.
Kim and Mom are on their way, hopefully. They were waylaid by a smoked salmon.
Oh, really? Well, here I am with my two favorite men.
Very crowded.
Sabrina!
No, I'm not Sabrina.
No. I can see that now. I'm terribly sorry.
No,
wait a minute. Look, several people have mistaken her for this girl, Sabrina. We're trying to find out something about her.
Anything you can tell us about her would be appreciated.
Honey,
I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, but your mom is sending a
Look, there's really nothing I can tell you about her.
well, you must know something. It's very important. Please, just anything.
I only met her once. It was at a party in Rome, briefly. Look, I'm really sorry for the confusion.
Excuse me.
No,
wait a minute,
wait,
please.
please.
Excuse me.
What's going on?
Well, this young man thought that Franny was this Sabrina. Excuse me. Excuse me.
We have that in here.
I keep getting so close, and there are never any answers.
You know, now that I've seen it for myself,
Right up there. I know where the stuff is.
well, I can understand how frustrating and mysterious this whole business must be for you.
Listen to it. You're still thinking about Steve, aren't you?
Yes, I am thinking about Steve, because if I hadn't been in the hospital, I could have known what was going on and stopped
Right.
it.
Accept that guilt with a straight face, please. You warned him not to. I told him not to take that loan. I told him to not trust Tony when he went ahead. There was nothing we could do about it, all right?
So now Lucinda Walsh has Steve's company. You know, I really feel like I have to call him. I have to say something.
No. Look, he's been at the bank all morning, okay? And he and Betsy are probably still in a state of shock. Just give it time.
I imagine, Mr. Andropoulos, I'm the last person that you expected to see here.
Or wanted to.
What do you want here? I want to speak to you in person about the proposal that my company made to you to ease your present predicament.
I think you better go.
Why not hear me out?
Listen, how dare you come here after what you've done to us?
No, wait, listen. If you want to speak for yourself, well, listen.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Andropoulos. Now, personally, I think you're being foolish. I think you're letting your emotions rule you. What happened, happened, and that was business, and it happened, and it's over. Now, I do need someone to help Antonio run the new construction unit, and you are a man who needs a job. Why can't we strike a deal?
A deal? You know, Mrs. Walsh, I had heard a lot about you from Craig. I always thought what he said, he was exaggerating, but it's true, isn't it? I mean, the almighty dollar is just about all that matters to you, not people's lives, their dignity. This morning, you took away everything I had. You took away my company, the house I built for my wife and my daughter. But that was just business to you, wasn't it? I mean, how much are you worth? 50 million, 100 million? I mean, what is my little construction company gonna be to you? Is it gonna make any difference? No. All right, you say I'm an emotional man, okay? Yeah, I'm emotional because I gave you an honest day's work for a fair price. I never gave you anything less than my best. And you never had any complaint about my work. And yet you went out and you destroyed me. I will never work for somebody like you. Well, you and your son-in-law, you're a great team. You want an answer to your job offer? I tell you, you take it, you fold it 5 ways, and you stick it where the sun don't shine, and you call that a Christmas present from me and Betsy.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Antiseptic Scope with T25. Scope leaves your breath minty fresh, not medicine-y. And by Ivory. There's a pure, natural kind of clean when you lather up with Ivory.
I have never, ever been as proud of you as I am right now.
I never thought I was going to hear you say that again. Oh, I'm trembling. I'm so angry and I'm scared and... Oh, but it feels good.
Yeah. Well, I know now that we're going to make it. It's going to be okay. You know, I told Craig earlier how proud of you I was when you walked out of that door this morning to go to that meeting at the bank.
Well, I'll tell you, it doesn't change one thing, though. I saw her and just made it all the clearer. You know, I got to get away from this town and make a fresh start.
Hi, Betsy.
Emily.
I've just been worried about what's been happening.
Thanks. But, it's over now.
What do you mean?
Steve declared bankruptcy this morning.
Steve, I'm sorry.
Listen, we could probably all use something to eat. I'll fix some soup, okay?
Okay. Thanks, baby.
Did you tell Betsy about last night?
No. Because nothing happened, really. And I've decided I'm going to go to Greece tonight. And I'm going to build a new company. And then Betsy and Danny are going to come join me, and we're going to live in Greece.
Sorry to hear that. I'm gonna miss you.
Look, Emily, what happened, what almost happened last night is just an indication of how screwed up I've been
Steve,
recently.
there has been something between us
No.
always. We've both known it.
No, there has never been anything. Look, Betsy, I love Betsy. She's the only woman I could ever seriously consider being in love with. She's my life. Excuse me, I'm gonna give her a little help in the kitchen.
Damn, Betsy. Always played second fiddle to her, and I am still doing it.
Okay. Chicken broth. Miss
Oh,
Montgomery's
boy.
orders.
Boy, you spoil me.
You deserve it.
Oh, boy, you know, I just really feel like I should call Steve.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. You finish that, and I'll drive you over there.
You got that?
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, Seth.
Hi.
Hi.
I heard you were staying in the Montgomery dorm.
Let me take your things.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Oh, great. Well, you're looking well.
Thanks, so are you. It's kind of nice to be out of the hospital, both of us.
Oh, yeah. How's Tom doing?
Busy as a proverbial bee, getting ready to take over the DA.
Why, these two are the new busy bees of Oakdale.
And loving every minute of it.
Good.
It's awful about Steve and Truffle.
I know.
Listen, Sierra's pretty aware now that Tony and Lucinda were part of the plot, and she's determined now more than ever to be on her own until the baby comes.
Is that super broth?
It's broth.
I think I'll
No, I really...
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Ow, what is this? What's this?
I don't know.
Well, I guess I should do some detective work. Read the cards. It's to Mama from Casey.
Yeah, he's been really good for her, you know that? I mean, the other morning I came in, he had breakfast in bed, complete with a rose. Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, Lila and I are lovers. No, I shouldn't say that. That sounds too temporary. Lila and I love each other. Does that make you uncomfortable, Dust?
Casey, it does make me, because I'm in the house with you. I'm right there.
It has nothing to do with the difference in our age, though.
Well,
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all right. Makes Lila uncomfortable, too. I mean, what am I going to do with the two of you, huh? But just do me a favor. Don't let on that you know, okay? Not yet, anyway, okay?
Casey, I like Lila very much, and I like you very much, too.
You think it's a little weird that we're alone, right? Listen, all I can tell you is, she's the most wonderful woman I've ever met. And you know what's really great about it? Not only do I love her, but I like her.
It's good. I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks.
The way you want it to.
You too, Dusty. Appreciate it. I'm glad you came to me.
Well,
Oh, did you forget you invited me to lunch?
Forget? Heck, no, absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with my mind. A little, maturity won't cure, right?
Dusty, John was looking for you. He wanted to know if you'd like to go to dinner with him, with Andy tonight.
Oh, I'd love to do that. That would be really good, because I'm thinking about, you know, I'm going to go back to the penthouse for the holidays, you know, around this time.
Oh, well, why? The rent's not too steep.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's just that, you know, I mean, it's this time of the year, and the holidays are here, and sometimes people like to, I mean, whatever, I haven't made the decision that I'm definitely going to do it, but it's something that I've considered doing. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So,
okay.
I'll see you. Okay?
He knows, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I was planning on lying to you, but from what it's worth, I just can't.
Jessica, I know you're busy in Chicago, but I really need you here by January 7th at the latest. Hold on. Yeah, come on in. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're gonna love it here, I promise. I know it's not Chicago, but it's close. All right. I'll talk to you next week. Okay, bye. What's the matter? You look like you just lost your best friend.
I may have just done that. No, I'm sorry to bother you, Tom. I know how busy you are, but you're the only one I can talk to about Lisa.
Did your superiors just give you new orders?
They want me to fly back to Europe on the 24th of December.
Christmas Eve?
Interpol doesn't acknowledge holidays.
My mother is going to be devastated, you know that?
Look, I'm dreading having to tell her. What is that going to do to her confidence? She's bound to misunderstand the whole thing and think that I'm going off because of some sort of rejection of her. What'll I do?
There's got to be some way you can tell her, some way to cushion the blow, don't you think?
What? Anything I tell her will sound just like the lie it is.
Oh. Are your superiors still convinced that Hensley Taggart was the Falcon?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, so is the Commissioner of Crime. He's pushing to label the case solved and then close it.
But, Tom, you have got to fight him on this when you get in office. Now, I am convinced that the ring is still alive. Now, whether it's Stenbeck or Duncan McKechnie, it doesn't matter. I just know that they're still there and waiting around until the heat's off.
Tom, sweetheart. Oh, what? Oh, for heaven's sake, what are you doing here?
Oh, Tom and I had lunch, and I just walked him back to the office.
Lunch? I don't know. How did you have time for lunch? I mean, with Steve's problems, tell me, what has happened?
Well, it's a fait accompli, Mom. Steve signed the bankruptcy papers this morning.
Oh, no, darling, what a shame. I hope you realize, Earl, that this is all because of that girlfriend of yours, old Lucy Walsh.
Yeah, I do. And I'm not working for her anymore. Lisa.
What?
Lisa, I would like very much for you to come to the penthouse tonight for dinner, okay?
Oh, well, I don't know if I'll be able to. It all depends on what Craig has planned.
We have some things that I'd like to discuss, okay?
Sounds kind of bad. Oh, does this have to do with Shannon and Brian?
What? What about?
Oh, Jimmy called me over at Fashions, and he said Shannon had just called, and she canceled the wedding plan.
Yes.
Shannon, we're ready to go.
Well, I decided to stay here while you two go into town.
Why's that?
I have just had a brainstorm, darling. Let's have our wedding here.
What?
Don't you love it?
What am I supposed to wear, armor?
Oh, see, you're already getting into the spirit of things.
How will you know you're wearing the right guy if the visor's down?
Oh, Brian, I love you.
Oh, please, let me down.
Put you down?
Yes, please,
Okay,
please,
I'll put
please.
you down.
Right now, thank you. Oh. What's so funny?
You walking into the Lawrence house and telling me that your mother sent you here to get me.
Just seeing the look on little Monica's face just made the trip worthwhile.
Yeah, well, you better watch it with all these little tricks. Because if your mother starts doubting my executive potential...
You're gonna be in trouble.
Holden, why aren't you at the office?
It's my lunchtime.
Lunch is for stable boys and construction workers. Darling, I'm really distressed that a daughter of mine would have broken up a business meeting.
Oh, come on, Mom. It was Bloody Mary time, you know what I
The
mean?
meeting was over, Ms. Walsh.
You've got something to say about everything these days, haven't you? I got my eye on you. All right, kids, everybody's having an executive lunch. I guess Sierra told you how upset she is with me.
Oh, yes. Sierra is upset about what you did to Steve Andropoulos. I don't blame her.
Oh, that wretch, that
Wretch?
ingrate.
Ingrate?
I just offered the man a job, and he
Wretch?
slammed the door in my face.
Wretch? You ruined the guy's life, his whole family's life. Why? I mean, what did he ever do to you?
Darling,
What?
I do hope that you never plan on majoring in business administration.
No.
Holden?
Yes, Miss Walsh.
Sister Iva, is she back from the clinic?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what her plans are now that she has no job with Andropoulos?
No idea.
Don't move. I'll get it. Hello?
Hi, Lily. It's Iva.
Iva, hi. How are you?
Well, I feel wonderful, and I'm very pampered.
Where are you?
I'm staying at Lila Montgomery's house because Mama and Meg are still in Kansas, Seth is in London, and Holden is very busy, and Craig thought I could use the company.
Holden and I will be right over.
Hey. You know, let's not let all this spoil our holiday.
I'm trying not to, but it's very frustrating.
I know the feeling.
Do you?
Hi,
Hi, Dad.
Perfect timing seems to be still the victim of jet lag, but it's not really my fault. It's your grandmother's. She's exhausted from shopping, and she said, don't wait dinner for her, which seems to be the last thing on your mind.
You're right.
Boy, that Penny is the best babysitter that was ever invented. She not only fed Chris, she put him to bed and cooked dinner. What do you think of that?
Franny, honey, are you all right? I'm fine. I'm glad you're both there, though, to see that guy who thought I was Sabrina. At least you know I wasn't imagining it.
Well, honey, I never thought you were imagining it.
No mistake about it. He really thought you were that other person.
I was just singing your praises.
Oh, good. More, please. Take all I can get. Darling, the constable from Banbury called. Wants you to ring him up straight away.
That's great.
Number's right there.
Your nephew.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You know something? If there's time before dinner, I kind of like to call Betsy.
You want me to do anything?
Had her on my mind all day long. I'd like to make sure that they got moved into the house.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm just not hungry.
Well, that's okay.
Emily.
What a nice surprise, but how come you're not working, dear?
Oh, I was feeling a little lightheaded. I was just about to call work and see if I could have the rest of the day off.
You know that there's that flu going around. Why don't you stay here at least for tonight?
Come here. Thanks, Grandma. I'd love to.
You would?
Yeah. I'm gonna go call the shop, and then I'm gonna go lie down.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good girl. Yeah, getting pretty hot.
Hey, Goldilocks. How's my little girl? Do you want to go for a walk with Daddy? Huh?
It's almost time for a nap, though, hon.
Yeah, no, I know. I just want to spend a little extra time with my special girl before I go. So I tell you what, I'll go upstairs and get my jacket, okay? Okay.
What's that on that picture?
Oh, it's Grandma. It's Grandma in that picture. Isn't it?
How come she's not worrying?
How you two holding up, dear?
Okay, Graham. Lord, I don't know how he's doing it. What he must be going through.
Well, he knows you're behind him. That's what's holding him together.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get it. Help you. Let me get the mittens first. One mitten. And where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, you're...
Hi.
Hi, Betsy.
Oh, hi.
I heard everything that happened. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll make it.
Princess.
I'd like to see Steve. If it's not a good time, I can
No, that's
come back.
fine. He's upstairs. He'll be right down. It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh. How are you doing?
Okay.
Good. Mommy's okay, huh? Put it on. You want him back on?
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Rich Delicious Mountain-Grown Folgers Crystals and by Attends Bladder Control Protection. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Hi.
Hi. Well, it's good to see you back on your feet. Those are your feet, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you don't have to say anything. I'm not going to jump out an office window or anything, and, you know, everything's going to be fine. I'm not a complete chump either, you know, because Tom's hired a supervisor to take care of this Chicago job in the Ryan factory till they're done. You know, of course, we used the profits there to pay off the loan interest, but your salary is part of the operating expense, so you still got money coming in for a while now.
No, look, you don't have to worry about that with all that you have on your mind and everything.
It's, you know, at least it's money that's not going to go to Lucinda Walsh.
Yeah.
And it's a way of making up for my not keeping my word. I said I was going to pay off your hospital expenses that she paid.
That's okay. You're still the best boss I ever had.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. It really does. So I just want you to keep in touch because I want to make sure that you're okay.
Are you really going to Greece?
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to look sad about it either. I mean, this is not the end of something. This is the beginning of something wonderful, and that's the way I feel about it, honest.
I hope so. I'm going to miss you.
Well, I'm going to miss you, too.
Yeah.
Craig, I was just about to take my little girl for a walk.
Oh, yeah. Well, come on. Here she is, huh?
Your little princess. Here you go. Yeah. You know, you're going to be spending a lot more time with Craig for a while than with me. You want to go see Grandma for a second?
Steve, you're going to knock him dead over there, okay?
Yeah, look, Craig, I wanted to say something to you. This isn't an easy thing for me to say. Craig, you were right. Tony wasn't my friend. And you were right, I was over borrowing. you were right. Because I didn't listen to you, I lost everything.
I really wish I had been wrong, and I am truly sorry for what happened to you.
Well, thanks. So, where's my little Goldilocks?
Here she is.
Are you ready to go for a walk with Daddy? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna show you an even bigger tree out there in the woods. And you know what else? I want to tell you why Daddy's gonna be going away for a little while. Okay?
Why couldn't you lie to him? I mean, I didn't want Dusty to know. Why couldn't you stonewall him or maybe deny it or something?
He knew. What was I gonna do? What do you want anyway? I'm too proud. A beautiful woman like you cares about me and you want me to keep it a secret? What, am I out of my mind? Come on, I want a crow. Don't you understand?
He's going to tell John, and then we might as well put a billboard right in the center of town. Everybody.
Dusty's not gonna tell anybody.
Hi, guys.
Marco!
Mama, why are you standing?
Oh, I'm just stretching.
Oh, I didn't interrupt any. Mama, why are you hiding Dr. Peretti?
I'm not hiding him. I mean, I'm surprised to see him, that's all. What are you doing at the hospital?
James Stenbeck, under Lucinda Walsh's orders, just called in all of Steve Andropoulos' loans.
What?
Oh, no. Did he lose everything?
Everything. The business plus the house he was building for Betsy.
Oh, that stinks. Listen, I gotta get back to work. I'm sorry to hear the news.
Yeah, I do too.
Mama, I want to talk to you. Bye, Casey.
Bye.
So, Mama, sit. Sit. John is very concerned about your behavior.
Why would John be concerned? He's got enough trouble.
Mama, I am concerned as well. I've been picking up these very weird vibes.
Vibes?
Vibes, you know, like suddenly flowers in the breakfast tray and presents from a certain tenant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fine. Let me put the cards on the table, all right? Okay. I mean, since we've always been buddies.
Buddies?
Buddies, and since we have always shared everything.
Since when?
And actually, since we are relatives, mother, daughter, all that, I'm going to say something you probably will not like to hear. However, what's going on between you and the good doctor?
What doctor?
Dr. Peretti. You know, the one you were hiding behind your skirts just now, the Italian stallion.
How could you even suggest something is going on?
I was asking, I wasn't suggesting.
Casey.
Casey.
Dr. Peretti is half my age. Well, not really, but Dr. Peretti happens to be a very good-looking, charming, very talented young doctor, so naturally I would feel very fond of him. Okay? But he's just... What can I say? He pays the rent on time. And yes, he may bring me flowers occasionally, and yes, he may bring me roses for breakfast. And yes, there is something going on between us.
This is more than I deserve.
No, you deserve a lot more. You deserve the best.
Oh, I got the best right here in my arms.
Darling, what is it that's so important you wanted to talk to me about?
Well,
Look who I just found in my living room.
How are you?
Brian, what's going on with you and Shannon?
What, you know something I don't?
Well, yes, Jimmy called and said that Shannon had called to cancel the wedding over at Mona Lisa.
Oh, that.
Oh, that.
Well, Shannon has changed her unpredictable mind again and decided to have the wedding at McKechnie's castle.
What? That's insane.
Well,
Well, where is she? I've got to talk to her right away.
You'll need a boat. She's right now over at the island brainstorming the idea with Duncan. Why?
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard. Where are you
I'll
going?
talk to you later.
No, you've got
I am going to McKechnie's castle to get Shannon to change her mind if I have to swim.
Wait a minute. Earl. What's that all about?
Oh, it's crazy. I have this silly idea. Earl knows a lot more about McKechnie and the island. I think he's known a lot more about that than he said for a long time.
Damn it. Nothing is over while the case is still open and Detective Munson is snooping around in Toronto. Of course I cleared out Hensley's office, but I may have overlooked something in my haste. We've got to be more careful now than ever.
I truly am a genius.
And that's the price per 12-bottle case. Thank you. Well, now, what were you doing in the secret passageway?
I was checking it out to see if it was big enough.
Big enough for what?
For my wedding.
For your wedding?
Yes, so I can ride in on an elephant.
All right. We'll go to my car first, then we'll drive to your car, okay?
Well, look at you two.
Hi.
Hi.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, it's just nice to see two people looking so happy.
Oh.
Good to see you.
He knows. Everyone knows.
Oh, come on, man. It's just your imagination. They're running away with you. Now, come on. I thought you'd be happy with Margot's reaction.
Stunned would be more like it.
You don't get it, do you? People are happy for you. For both of us. Really.
I'm just not sure of anything anymore.
Ooh, that's music to my ears. I really swept you off your feet, didn't I? Hmm?
Why don't we go to my car?
Yeah. You got a four-door.
Yes.
Hi. How was your session with Dr. Michaels?
Nice. She's really easy to talk to, and she's very understanding.
Yeah, she's the best. So how do you feel?
Better, thanks.
Glad you came off that island?
Yes.
Good. You know, we don't have to leave. We could get some coffee if you'd like.
But I think we'd better go straight back. I have to tell Duncan that I'll be going back to Scotland before the holidays.
Oh, great. Oh, boy.
We came by earlier. You weren't here, though.
We went to see Steve and Betsy.
It's pretty bad what my mom did, huh?
Yeah, well, you don't know all the facts.
What facts? Sierra's mad at her, too. Very mad.
Well, they sure are something, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, they are.
I like your hair.
Thank you. I like your earrings.
How are you, Iva?
Great. Well, look at you. Don't you look successful?
Oh, not really.
Yes, really. One day, Holden Snyder is going to run Walsh Enterprises. And nothing is going to happen like what happened with Steve Andropoulos anymore. But he's got to learn not to mix business with pleasure.
That's not what your mother seems to think. Hey, guys, what is this? What's up, Craig? Up. No, down. Thank you. Dustin, we're ordering food from Mona Lisa. You want to join us?
Yeah,
great.
Come on. That's really good.
Count me out.
Why? Why be such a party pooper?
Because I have to go to the library.
Why are you trying to be big man on campus?
Because I want to be the best at something, that's why.
You all right?
Yeah, it's just difficult sometimes. Nobody move, I'll get it.
Thanks, Lou.
Hi, Mom.
I came to offer Ivor a job. Ian. Good evening. I'd like to speak with Ivor, please, alone.
Hold on, Lily. Let's go. Let's go get some food, okay?
All right, let's go.
Mona Lisa.
Darling, dinner is at the house. Don't forget.
I've made plans already with Holden. Sorry. Can I wear your coat?
No, we'll be back in a little while, all right?
Okay, great. Bring back something delicious.
You're welcome.
Well, you added Craig to the ever-widening circle of the people that you've told that you are Lily's mother to?
He guessed it.
Yeah, well, he's already tried to blackmail me.
I know. He told me about it. He wasn't going to go through with it. He was just trying to bluff you.
Oh, that's all. I'm here because I offered a job to Steve Andropoulos today, which he turned down. Now, in my new construction unit, I want things to come along, click along very quickly, and Tonio is inexperienced.
What, do you want me to work for you? No.
We could talk about
No.
salary. We could talk about the
No,
medical
I don't want to hear
benefits.
anything you have to say about anything. What you allowed to happen to Steve was unforgivable, and I can't condone your behavior in this. Get out of here! Just get out!
I tried.
Oh. God. Oh, God, did I make a mistake? Not telling Lily the truth. I may have to tell her.
Well, I hope you can all stay for dinner.
Thank you. I have another engagement, but I'm not leaving without Shannon.
Uncle Earl, are you getting protective in your old age? You never were before. When we lived in Europe, why, you'd disappear at a drop of a hat and not care a whit for poor old Shannon.
Yes, well, during one of those disappearing acts of mine, that's when you married this man, eh?
Touché.
Hey, qu'est-ce que tu penses, mon amour? I wish you'd get as excited about having our wedding here as I am.
How can I when you won't tell me all about your mysterious plans, huh?
It's because I want to dazzle and surprise you.
You have never done anything but.
Beatrice, would you like some wine?
No, thank you. Shannon, thank you for letting Brian take me to the hospital.
Oh, you're more than welcome. He's available for most festive occasions. Birthdays, bar mitzvahs, weddings, and...
Beatrice, have you told your brother your plans to go back to Scotland?
No, he's in such a good mood right now.
We should stay, at least for the holidays.
Lisa! Lisa, what are you doing in those passageways?
My Lord, I was looking for you, and I took the passageway because Beatrice showed me how to get here from the docks through the passage.
You mustn't come through that way. It's not safe now.
You're telling me. Why don't you tell that horrible person who was following me?
Freddie, look, I know how eager you are to talk to Mona Sims' nephew, but it's midnight after all.
Yeah, but he hasn't been home all evening. I just want to try one more time before we go to bed. That's all. Just once more. Hello, is this Mr. Peter Marsden?
Yes, it is. Who is this?
Well, you don't know me, but Constable Barnum in Banbury gave me your name and number.
Well, why?
Well, I understand that Mona Sims was your aunt. I'm eager to talk to you about her. Look, my name is Franny Hughes, and I met your aunt once or twice.
Well, Mona was my aunt, but I hadn't seen her for many, many years. I don't see how I could possibly be of help. Yes? Yes? I see. Then you found her dead. Did you say that your name was Hughes?
The taxi's on its way.
Have a safe trip, Steve.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thanks for everything, Ellen.
Oh, I'm glad to help you in any way I can. You know, you're a fine person. I have nothing but admiration for you.
Thanks.
Good luck, Steve. Goodbye.
You be a good girl now, huh?
You do good. Okay?
I will.
Emily, let's let Betsy and Danny have a little time alone with Steve, okay?
Thanks for understanding. I don't think I could make it through Christmas here.
I understand why you feel you have to go. But my family is here.
I know. If I could stay here, I would. But I have to get out. I want to start building something right away, something beautiful for you. Don't tell me that you You don't understand what I want to do
No,
for you.
I do. You know I do. And as soon as you're ready for us, you just call, and we'll be there.
Okay.
Whither thou goest, I will go. Do you remember that?
We said that to each other at our wedding.
Well, it's truer now than it ever was.
I love you.
I love you, too. I'll never forget that.
I won't. I'm going to write you every day. I'll call you.
Save your money.
No, no.
We'll be able to join you sooner.
Whoa. Taxi was quick. I gotta go. From now on, it's all for you. My life is for you. And for you, too, pretty girl. Oh! You're gonna give me the biggest hug in the whole wide world. Mm. You be a good girl.
Take care.
Fortnum and Mason products provided by Grosvenor Marketing Limited. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.